little bit of fun. But Tiffany Henyard, mayor of Dolton, is a city girl. Mayor, if I could just sum this all the way up, right? If Cardi B was a mayor of a city, this is who it would be. Tiffany Henyard. She's stealing from these folks, allegedly. She's stealing from them, going on Vegas trips. She's got, you know what? Let me just play this for y'all because, you know, y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm joking when I tell y'all about this Tiffany Henyard lady. She got her posters everywhere. Let's go. Hold on.
Make sure y'all streets get paid.
Paved, alleys paved, sidewalks fixed. It's a lot of that going on.
And a lot that's being spent, not on critical repairs, but on travel, meals, and more
Stay
by
tuned,
many
y'all.
top village officials.
It's an issue. It's been an issue for some time.
We just look up and we're paying for stuff. And it just makes no sense. She's just doing what she wants to do.
None
We
of them
get
do
to
the
there.
things that we do here.
Here she
the
go.
only ones making sure y'all streets get paid, find ways to fix what is broken.
She is Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
And then they running y'all, tell y'all this look fictitious story.
Would you like to just do an interview with me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well,
But
let's
me finish
go.
this,
I mean,
You'll be right here.
In addition to leading Dolton, she also serves as supervisor of Thornton Township.
You make almost $300,000 between your two elected positions.
I do not. I don't know where you got that number from.
We got it from her own village and township records.
These are tax dollars.
So
So
this
is the money being
let me
spent on
stop it right here. This lady is making, all right, hold on. No. You're not going to skip past that. She's making almost $300,000 a year as the mayor.
We got
Okay,
it from
let's
her
get to
own
it.
village and township records.
Boom. Okay? Take off closed caption. All right. This lady is making $287,000 a year as the mayor of a small town, and she's also she's a supervisor for a township. She's making almost as the amount of the president of the United States. I believe the president makes like $400,000 or something. I could be wrong. But she's making almost $300,000 as the mayor. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? Well, she said that, oh, no, that's not true. This right here says what? W-2. What does W-2 mean? This is recorded data, how much money you received, how much money you paying out in taxes, what are your wages? And it's showing that she's making $287,000 between the two. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with it yet? Okay, let's get into the rest of it.
These are tax dollars.
So is the money
Oh,
being
that's tax
spent on
money.
village credit cards. WGN Investigates obtained copies of statements that reveal village officials have spent more than $24,000 at restaurants in just 1 year, including this Midlothian barbecue joint and a South Holland sub shop.
We ain't even got to the rest
the
of
same
the good of
thing
it.
and more. You name it, they've done it.
Other questionable expenses include the streaming service Hulu, flights to Texas, Alabama, and Missouri, and hotel rooms in nearby suburbs, including
go.
Madison and Elk Grove Village, plus thousands of dollars spent at a hotel in downstate Pontiac.
My take is this: if they are going to something that's going to benefit the village, that's fine. But from my standpoint of view,
It's all this
these
hair.
things don't benefit the village at all.
All right.
And
Here we
then
go.
there are the trips to Las Vegas. Mayor Henyard and other top officials traveled to Sin City in May to attend a shopping center conference. It's unclear if it helped Dolton land any deals.
Don't have a clue.
A shopping center conference has nothing to do with the city, right? She's using tax dollars to go on trips to Vegas. Watch how she answers this question.
Dark. Not only are the residents in the dark, but the trustees are also in the dark as well.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas?
Y'all see that? You're not answering the question? You don't know?
What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did
Look
you
at
fly
her.
first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
Actually, yeah.
They know it all, girl. She lying. She's straight up lying. And the reason why she don't want to answer it is because they know they're going to do a forensic audit and find so much issues with that. She's using taxpayer money to live her lifestyle. I haven't even got to her security detail yet. I want y'all to stay tuned because it gets worse as we go along.
Yes. The credit card records do shed some light on tax dollars spent at several restaurants near the Strip, including Cafe Hollywood and Hot and Juicy Crawfish.
All right. Any other questions?
So you're not going to answer how taxpayer dollars are being spent? That seems odd.
I just answered it. What do you mean? I just answered your questions.
You said you wouldn't answer about Las Vegas.
You asked me a question and I responded. So any other questions you may have?
You know what I say? You know what I see right there? Let me get close so y'all can see. You know what I see? I see prison. I see prison gates locked down, 23-hour lockdown, prison time for this lady. I see it. I see it. She playing with Fireboy.
They may have signed up for a conference, but they never bring anything back, so we have no idea why they go.
They
to
bringing
these
stuff
trips.
back.
Remember, we mentioned Henyard was also supervisor at Thornton Township. WGN Investigates obtained copies of that agency's credit card statements as well. They show township taxpayers also spent money on the Vegas trip on everything from steak dinners to hotels, and $3,741 just on Henyard's round-trip flight.
But I shouldn't have to sit up here and break all this down.
When trustees refused to pay a big block of bills this week, the mayor accused them of putting vital city services in jeopardy.
We need receipts to understand what's going on.
We couldn't help but notice the red hat perched in front of Mayor Henyard throughout the meeting. It's from the Bubba
Now, y'all heard what she said. She don't remember going to Vegas, right?
Gump Shrimp Company, which, by the way, was apparently a stop on the Vegas trip. $303 billed to Thornton Township taxpayers.
We just feel lost, and we just want the powers that be to step in and say, hey, you know, something's got to give.
Is there anybody else? I just want to be clear. Anybody else after that? Is that it? That's it?
All right. So that's Tiffany Henyard right on there. Now, I'm going to get to another video. I got to get to the other video. Yes. BMAX says, wow, bro, they think they won't get caught. It's on paper. She's taking the tax money. She's using it for what she wants. All right. This right here is what's probably blowing my mind right here. So I'm crap. Yeah, this is what blew my mind right here. All right.
Into Wick Studio.
Once I figured out what was going on with the security detail, I was like, yo, this is insane. Seeing how she's putting her homeboys onto the payroll, her police officers, and they getting paid like 160 some hours a week.
So she's the part-time mayor of a south suburban village of a little more than 20,000 people.
Yet residents of Dolton are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars per year to provide security for their self-proclaimed super mayor.
Tonight, Fox 32 investigates Tiffany Henyard's security detail and the massive amount of overtime it is generating for a handful of officers.
Here we
go. Dane Placco has more.
Hey guys, this is Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the People's Mayor and People's Supervisor.
Tiffany Henyard makes nearly $250,000 a year serving as both mayor of Dolton and Thornton Township supervisor.
Y'all already know
elected
that.
Political
Y'all
double
got
dip.
that.
She's charismatic and controversial.
Right, here we go.
Don't nobody know nothing.
Here she is starting a Dolton Village board meeting dressed like the Wesley Snipes character in the movie New Jack City. Later, punctuating her political points with the help of her own DJ.
Every single resident. Pay me what you owe me.
I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. This is Tiffany Henyard. This is her. This is what she does. Dressed up as Wesley Snipes from New Jack City with a fake dog in her hand, playing B, You Better Have My Money by Rihanna, talking about the residents of Dolton having her money. She thinks this is her bread. This is her own money that they owe her. Man. He says, wait, she's part-time mayor? No. She caught. Well, yeah, no, she's a mayor of Dolton. This is full time, and then she's somehow the supervisor of Thornton Township. This lady is insane, bro. She really, really believes that this is her city. So this is how she is. Now let's stay tuned because it gets worse. But wait, there's more.
Thank you, DJ.
And it's hard to turn anywhere in Dolton without seeing Henyard's picture or online, where she recently commemorated 9/11 with her own photo.
I want to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
But when we asked Henyard a few months ago about her
Here we
use
go.
of tax dollars, she was quickly hustled out of the room by armed security. And on Facebook, in videos posted by Henyard herself, we see her being driven around and surrounded by Dolton officers, which got us to wondering, why all the cops?
We weren't opposed to her having the security detail. We asked how long and how often.
Dolton trustee Brittany.
Now let's not get fooled for 1 second. Again, it's 92% black folks that live here. So they put her in power, okay?
Norwood says Henyard began assembling her detail shortly after being elected in 2021, using hand-picked Dolton police officers. Using a Freedom of Information request, we obtained the work records for 6 of the officers assigned to Henyard's security detail at various times, and showed them to some of Dolton's trustees.
This is a Freedom of Information request we did to see how much overtime these officers are making on her security detail.
Oh, wow. 162 hours.
162. Well, that's nothing. What goes through your mind when you see these numbers?
It's disappointing. It's frustrating.
The officers are paid every 2 weeks, which without overtime is 80 hours. But when they're put on Henyard's detail, that 80 hours balloons to well over 100 hours, sometimes 200 hours. And in the case of Officer Terry Young last May, 303 hours worked over a 2-week period. That result.
They worked 303 hours over a 2-week period. How in God's green earth do you even get to do that? Obviously, they don't. But this is what I'm saying. This is what this mayor is doing. She's paying these cops all this money. They running through the money. And this is these personal security detail that she gets to have, that she has. How did y'all put her in position to be mayor is all I got to say. How did y'all do this, Dolton? Dolton, how did y'all do this? Let's get to the rest of it, man. It gets worse. Let's go.
Resulted in a single paycheck of more than $13,000.
How? How does a person put in?
Hold on, wait.
How does a person put?
Resulted in a single 303 hours worked over a 2-week period. That resulted in a single paycheck of more than $13,000.
Bro, one check for 13 grand. One check for 13 grand. And that's just one officer? Bro.
And $13,000.
How? How does a person put in a 2-week pay period, 303 hours? That's impossible. That's impossible.
336
Does he never go to sleep?
In fact, there are 336 hours total in 2 weeks, meaning Young was not being paid for only 33 hours over that period. Other officers on the security detail are also racking up overtime.
Look at all that money
in the multiple thousands of dollars.
Mayor, mind if I ask you a couple questions about your security detail?
Absolutely not.
I'm asking her.
Yeah, she said no.
A couple weeks ago, we tried to question Henyard about her detail as she went door to door in Dolton giving out water on a 100-degree day, surrounded by police, firefighters, public works employees, and 2 videographers documenting for Dolton's Facebook page.
So everybody there is getting paid by the city, not by Tiffany Henyard, by the city. They're using all that taxpayer money.
Well, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. I hope they post what we actually do here in the village of Dolton and stop telling lies.
But when we gave her an opportunity to explain the OT,
Mayor, why do you need so many officers, details, or your security?
What did you say, water? It sounded like you said water.
Texas.
Earlier that day, we watched as a Dolton cop drove Henyard from her other job at Thornton Township to a Mexican restaurant for lunch. Trustees say the security detail picks the mayor up at her home in the morning and is with her until she's dropped off at night, often taking her on errands and shopping. Does she need a security?
Bro, they taking her shopping, bro. This is why they racking in all the hours, because they just sitting and driving. Man, all of these people are going to jail. You're going to jail. I'm telling you, all of them, they about to go to jail, bro. This ain't even this could be an open and shut case, Johnson. All this fraud, it's fraud all over this. And corruption.
Absolutely not. Why? Why would you need a security detail?
Oh, she loves it. She just loves it. She loves the detail. I think it makes her feel as if
she's important.
She's like a superstar.
Dolton trustees have filed a lawsuit against Henyard, saying she's not justified the need for security and is spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on it without the board's approval.
I see no justification whatsoever.
All right.
And more than that,
So y'all,
it's really
got it, right? I've given y'all a full Tiffany Henyard breakdown, okay? Hey, Jay, do you need security? I'll start a company tonight. I need to be on her security staff. I don't even need nothing. Just give me a badge and a flashlight. I just get on her team. And I'll just be like, hey, I'm clocking in from home. What you need? Yes, I need this. I need some security. I need that money right there. Listen, now this is Tiffany Henyard, okay? I've given y'all pretty much the layout of who she is. All right? Now, I'm going to break this down. Because y'all got it now, right? And if you don't got it, you late to the show, and shame on you. Okay? Tiffany Henyard makes black folks look bad. You just make us look so bad. You're a mayor of a predominantly black city, and you can't get it together, right? You're mismanaging the funds that you should be using for the city. You're using this as your own bank account. And he's going to say it in this video that they are in a deficit, and a lot of it comes from the security detail that she has. So it comes to a point where, like, at one point I really want to be like mad at Tiffany here. It's the natural instinct, right? Because, like, you shouldn't be taking advantage of the people like this. It's just not right. But on the flip side, I'm like, well, she didn't get there on her own. So what was her policies that made her win the race? Right? If she was a township supervisor, people knew about her as a supervisor, I would assume. So then how did y'all not know about her then? And so now she's there. She's doing the wrong thing. She obviously's got a crazy amount of pride. Like somebody like that has no humility. They walk around like ain't nothing gonna happen to them. And it must be a politician thing, because a lot of them get caught up in these corruption cases. And it's like, from the outside looking in, you're like, oh yeah, of course you were going to get caught. But I guess when you in there, they just think that they won't get caught. And she's going to get caught. Tiffany Henyard, if you type in her name, is all over YouTube. And it is not a good thing. Social media can be one of the best things for you and the worst things for you. And when your name is associated with scamming and corruption and all this stuff, it is not. So Tiffany Henyard, this is probably not your last time on the Cold Summer Podcast. Because you are doing absolutely wrong by the people, and you need to be brought to the front of the classroom for that. You just can't do that. And I'm sorry to say it, but you deserve to go to prison. You deserve to go to prison. Definitely if you're using taxpayers' money, right? That is Tiffany Henyard, y'all. That's my words on Tiffany Henyard. All right? So, oh man, I don't know Where we at? All right. We gonna talk about Will Smith here in a second. We go jump over to Chicago. Right?